Hello guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how you can build a big blue steam engine. But this is a special steam engine because this one has 3 bogies instead of the usually allowed 2 bogies. And this is that beautiful steam engine that we will be building today. It has a bit of a squashed boiler because of the off-centered blocks. However, it does also include a steam whistle and 2 train controls, so you can control it from the cab, and so that you can drive it with 3 bogies instead of 2. And this is the engine we will be building in today's tutorial. It is a blue engine, but it originally used to be red, built out of crimsite, but because I already built a tank engine out of crimsite, I decided that I cannot build another because then they'd look too similar, and I want difference between all the trains, and blue just looked way better in the end because I could bring more detail to it, because crimsite is a lot more vivid with its polished blocks, and the blue azurine is not, so I could change it up a bit so it didn't look very bland or it didn't look very extreme. So, yeah, we're going to build this engine today. We're going to start with the train casing, so we're going to put 3 right next to each other with the last 2 switched to singular wheels. And then place one at the end, that's for the tender. And put some train controls on this bogie. We're going to place some train controls later on that one as well. But we're going to continue on the inside, so place azurine on all these bogies. Then finished off with a fluid tank and a train whistle. It can be either on this side or this side, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put it on this side for now. And then we're going to go move on to the side plates, the bottom parts. So we're going to start with our cylinders. We want to place a polished azurine block on either side with a upside down stair on both sides. These are going to act like the cylinders. Then we're going to put some stairs, what are these called again? Calcite. We're going to put some calcite stairs upside down next to these, and then some upright calcite stairs on the front. And you're going to grab your iron trapdoors, which are 4 of them, and put them on all the bogies. Then you grab some another calcite stair, a few actually, and you place them on all of these azurine blocks so that they face the trapdoors, so you get a beautiful arch per wheel. At the end, don't forget to put some calcite blocks, 3 of them at the end. Then we're gonna go moving on to the smoke box, so 2 blackstone and the 3rd one right there in a corner shape. Then you grab some stairs and put them upright and upside down on the smoke box, so you get a bit of a squashed circle. We couldn't get it completely, place a wall on top by the way, we couldn't get them completely straight, because if we place another block in the middle the engine would be completely out of proportion, and from the side it looks great, but from the front it looks a little bit squashed, but we couldn't do anything about that. But it still looks good, so we're going to continue. Then you want to grab your azurine stairs and a azurine slab, so it makes an arch like this. Then grab your polished azurine stairs with 2 slabs, one in the boiler itself and then one on top, which is going to be the steam dome. Then you grab your normal stairs again and do what we did earlier with a slab in the middle. Then we're going to go build part of the smoke box, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 with polished, then some normal cut azurine in another corner shape, and then another 4. Put some upside down stairs facing those 4 blocks at the bottom, and a normal one facing the boiler at the top, so you will have your boiler looking like this, with cut azurine, the polished one, between the stairs and on top of your smoke box. Now, we're going to go on to the cap, which is going to start with polished azurine blocks, 4 of them, like this. Some normal azurine, then with some stairs. Then put some upside down stairs on both sides. Yes, that is correct, actually. Put them upside down, like this, with a slab in the middle. Then put your upside down stairs on the edge facing this direction, so you get this corner and you can still look outside, and then just finish it off with a slab. So your engine should now be done, except the fact that we still need some train controls and another seat, but I will do that at the end. Now we're gonna move on to the tender, which we're gonna start with some calcite. So you're gonna place it in a sort of house shape around the bogey, and then put upside down stairs on all of those corners with some slabs on those edges, and then some stairs, one facing in that direction, the middle one facing to the engine, and then the last facing in that direction, so you get a sort of bowl type shape. Then we're gonna go to the azurine. You want to place 1, 2, 3, 4 on either side in an L shape for polished azurine, then with normal azurine, and then some stairs, so you get the first shape of it. And then with walls at the back, 4 normal ones, and then 2 polished in the middle, and then finished off with 2 polished ones between the engine and the tender, so it looks like a little door. Then you're going to place some lanterns on top with a chest for the coal. We're also going to place a seat, if I can find them here. Place a seat right here and there. And then your train controls right there so you can drive it. Now, we're going to move on to a more difficult part, because the create mod does not allow 3 bogies attached to a singular engine, which is why I've come up with a little sort of hack sort of thing to solve this issue. The way we're going to do this is we're going to glue everything apart. So, we're going to start at the front, go to the left, and then take all this engine with you, but the bogies are not glued to it. So, you want to start with this first, bring it all the way across, do it in the other side as well. So you have the sides of it, then you grab a bit of the front, and now you've got to grab a bit of the middle. So as you remember, those are the train controls in that block. I can remove them. See, those are the train controls, so you've got to leave those alone. So we're going to start over here from this stair, bring it all the way to the other side over here, and then glue the sides to the engine on either side, so you know that it is all correctly glued inside there, and that is your engine glued without that bogey in the middle, because that needs to move freely. Otherwise you cannot spawn your engine, because the create mod does not allow 3 bogies to a singular entity. Now you can just the tender is really easy. You can just glue the entire thing together as you would normally. Make sure to not attach it to this engine, because then you would get the problem again. But yes, that should be your gluing done, and with that the entire engine should be done. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial very much. I enjoyed making this engine and showing you the way to build it, and I do hope to see you in the next tutorial that we make, or the next video. I'm very excited. So yeah, have a good day, and goodbye. See you in the next video. Bye bye.